Alvin Ailey, 1931 to 1989. This is a picture of him as a young man. Ailey's childhood, he was born and raised to a teenage mother in a small town in Texas. His father left the family at an early age. He grew up poor in a small town where he and his family were not well treated. He would later use these difficult memories to create his choreographic masterpieces. He left for Los Angeles when he was 12 years old. And as a young man, he excelled at languages and athletics. He was inspired to begin training for dance after seeing the Ballet Russe performance. In 1949, he begins training with Lester Horton in Los Angeles. In 1950, he joins the company as a professional dancer. Other influences between the years of 1954 to 57, he danced professionally for a series of different Broadway musicals. And while he was doing this in New York City, he studied with Martha Graham. In 1958, he takes over for Lester Horton's company after his mentor, Horton, passes away. In 1958, he choreographs the famous Blues Suites. A few years later, in 1960, he choreographs Revelations. 1960s, the United States State Department sponsors a tour for the Ailey Company, which ends up solidifying its international reputation. In the mid-60s, he stops dancing professionally and continues to choreograph. His accomplishments, his company has performed in 48 states, in 71 countries, on 6 different continents. He used his difficult memories, as stated previously, from his blood memories, he sometimes would call them, from Texas. Blues music, spiritual text, gospel music, and dance from his upbringing as inspiration for the movement that he created and the storytelling in his pieces. He preserved American modern dance heritage while illustrating the unique African American cultural experience in his works. This is a picture that is very clear his connection with the Horton technique. This is one of the strike positions in the fortifications of Horton. Alvin Ailey, just like Lester Horton, was very concerned with virtuosity and things being done properly. And as well as telling stories, Ailey's dancers are often just absolutely stunningly strong and graceful and beautiful. This is a picture shows the heavy spiritual influences in Revelations. This is the very signature Ailey arm, in which you can really see the Graham influence. And then this last picture is an example of contact work, Ailey style.